Good evening. You're watching the 7 o'clock English news from the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos receives a number of greetings cables on the occasion of the glorious 47th National Day. With the royal blessings, a new national initiative will be inaugurated targeting to develop the skills of the youth. Agreements on awarding projects for Khasab and Suwaiq hospitals are signed. And the Nahba Labour Village is opened at Special Economic Zone in Dukham at the cost of 75 million Omani Riyals. Those are the headlines, and now the news in detail. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos bin Saeed has received a cable of greetings from His Excellency Dr. Yahya bin Mahfouz al-Mandari, Chairman of the State Council, on the occasion of the glorious 47th National Day. In the cable, His Excellency the Chairman of the State Council mentioned he is honored on behalf of himself and members of the State Council to forward to His Majesty their sincere greetings and best wishes, asking Allah the Almighty to return this glorious occasion and His similars to His Majesty with more health and long life, and to the Omani nation with more progress, security and welfare. He added that during the 47 years of the Blessed Renaissance March, His Majesty has set steady pillars of the state's laws and institutions and granted his care and attention to this comprehensive march and integrated developments. Thus, Oman became proud of the accomplishments made on this dear country. His Excellency the Chairman of the State Council added that they pledge on to exert more efforts and perseverance to achieve the noble goals set by His Majesty to contribute in the prosperity of this country, praying to Allah the Almighty to protect His Majesty and His loyal people. His Majesty the Sultan has received a similar cable from His Excellency Khalid bin Hilal al-Maali, Chairman of the Shura Council, on the occasion of the glorious 47th National Day. He extended in the cable his greetings and those of the Excellencies, the members of the Council and its employees, to His Majesty Sultan Qaboos on this great occasion, praying to Almighty Allah to safeguard His Majesty and bestow upon him a good health and long life. His Excellency also said in the cable that what had been achieved during the years of Blessed Renaissance is a source of pride and appreciation, as the achievements of the prosperous era has covered all parts of the country and what Oman has become, thanks to His Majesty's wise vision and far-sightedness, an example of nation building and people development. He added that the Shura March, which its pillars were established by His Majesty, is moving forward with fixed strides and great determination to serve the homeland and protect its achievements. He also said that His Majesty's foreign policy, which is based on the principles of tolerance and mutual respect among nations, is really a deep-rooted approach, which is a source of aspiration for other countries to achieve security and stability. He added that this wise policy has achieved cooperation in the fields of political, economic and social fields with many brotherly and friendly countries. His Excellency the Chairman of the Shura Council concluded his cable by renewing allegiance and loyalty and pledging to serve the homeland and take care of citizens' interests based on His Majesty's directives. He prayed to Almighty Allah to safeguard His Majesty and bestow upon him omens and blessings, and grant him with good health and long life, and return such great occasion and others on him for many years to come. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos, the Supreme Commander, has received a cable of greetings from His Excellency Sayyid Badr bin Saud bin Harib al-Busaidi, Minister responsible for Defense Affairs, on the occasion of the glorious 47th National Day. In the cable, he said on behalf of himself and Sultan's Armed Forces and all affiliates of the Ministry of Defense, he is honored to forward to His Majesty their utmost greetings on this prosperous day, which portrays the allegiance and gratitude between the leader and his nation, which is sincere expression for the process of hard work to the comprehensive development. He added that the armed forces over 47 years has obtained abundant share of the royal care and attention of His Majesty during his reign until it became today a modern force based on knowledge, science, where the human resources is the cornerstone in all of its developmental plans and strategies. Thus, the Sultan's Armed Forces and its affiliates in the ministry, as they mark this anniversary, renew their allegiance and obedience to His Majesty, praying to Allah the Almighty to bestow health and happiness upon to Him, and to return such occasions and their similars with more progress and welfare. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos has received a cable of greetings from His Excellency Lieutenant General Hassan bin Muhsin Ashraiki, Inspector General of Police and Customs, on the occasion of the 47th National Day, in which he said he is honored along with the affiliates of Royal One Police to forward to His Majesty sincere greetings and wishes on the glorious occasions, asking Almighty to return such happy occasions on His Majesty with health and to Oman and its nation with permanent welfare. He added that the Sultan and citizens are celebrating the glorious 47th National Day, where the building march and comprehensive development led by His Majesty, a new credit of evolution and progress in various fields and life aspects according to clear visions and stable aims selected by His Majesty the Sultan since the beginning of Oman's modern renaissance. He concluded the cable by saying the affiliates of Royal Oman Police are participating the country in this gracious occasion, and they are keen and persistent to perform their duties with more efficiency and readiness to serve their country and its security, asking Almighty Allah to protect His Majesty and to endow him with health and happiness. With the blessings of His Majesty Sultan Qaboos bin Said, the Diwan of the Royal Court announced that a new national initiative targeting Omani youth will be revealed soon during the launching of the National Programs for Development Youth Skills. The program comes within His Majesty's approach, which focuses on human resources development and in completion of series of national programs that are sponsored by the Diwan of the Royal Court and which started by the National Program for Preparing Executive Chiefs for Private Sector and the National Program for Leadership and Competitiveness for Government Sector. His Excellency Sayyid Khalid bin Hilal al-Busaidi, Minister of the Diwan of the Royal Court, stressed that the aim of this national program is to develop Omani youth for knowledge society able to enter business fields in line with current and future economy fields. Signing on awarding projects for Suwaiq and Khasab new hospitals is a new step towards expanding health services in the country. The project of Suwaiq new hospital will be established on more than 200,000 square meters area and consists 3 stories with capacity of 260 beds. The project of Khasab new hospital will be constructed on an area of 100,000 square meters with capacity of 150 beds. Both hospitals will include clinics and specialized units such as heart intensive care, nephrology unit, and baby preterm care unit. Both agreements were signed by His Excellency Dr. Ahmed bin Mohammed Al-Saidi, Minister of Health. The Al-Nahdha Labour Village is opened at the cost of 75 million Omani Riyals in the Special Economic Zone in Duqm. The building of the village follows the standards and requirements of the Ministry of Manpower and the International Labour Organization. The capacity of the village is 16,960 beds, with the ability of adding more 12,000 beds. The integrated service center in the village included a number of services and entertainment facilities, with availability of transport services from and to work sites. The village provided another choice for companies to build their own mobile housing units. The opening ceremony was presided over by His Highness Said Fatih bin Fahar Al Said. Still to come, our news bulletin. The Sultan celebrates the World Child Day. And now for some international news. French Foreign Minister Jean-Yves Le Drian is in Saudi Arabia, where he met with the Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman and the Saudi King Salman bin Abdulaziz. The French President's office said today that Lebanese Prime Minister Saad al-Hariri had accepted an invitation to go to France after his surprise resignation nearly 2 weeks ago, which stunned Lebanon and rattled the region. Hariri announced his resignation from Saudi Arabia on 4th of November. He has not returned to Lebanon since, and the Lebanese president has refused to accept his resignation before he returns. A suicide bomber killed 9 people at the political gathering in the Afghan capital today in an attack claimed by the Daesh group. The Kabul police officials said 7 police officers and 2 civilians were killed in the incident. 10 others were wounded, including 7 police officers and 3 civilians. The attacker detonated his payload at the entrance to a wedding hall where the event was being held. A parliament member who attended the meeting but was not harmed said around 700 supporters of the governor of the northern Balkh province were attending a conference to highlight his work. Greece's fire department said today rescue crews were searching for 6 people reported missing in the Western Athens area following major flash floods which left at least 14 people dead. The search and rescue operation was being conducted in the Mandra area on the western outskirts of the Greek capital, where the previous day's flooding following a severe storm turned roads into raging torrents of mud and debris and saw cars slam into buildings. The government declared today a day of national mourning. Schools in the area remained closed for a second day, while the Athens municipality shut down another 20 schools located near streams and creeks as the capital was lashed with more bad weather. A toxic algae invasion that has sickened people, killed animals, and exacted a heavy economic toll on some U.S. lakes. The biological invasion is overwhelming government programs that focus on studying the problem but do little to stem pollution that feeds runway algae, especially from runoffs. Is escalating from an occasional nuisance to an alarming severe hazard. Pungent blobs are rolling waters, large and small, in various lakes. Last year, Florida beaches were closed when algae blooms oozed from Lake Okeechobee. More than 100 people fell ill after swimming in Utah's largest freshwater lake. Pets and livestock have died after drinking algae-laced water. Oxygen-starved dead zones caused by algae decay have increased 30-fold since 1960, causing massive fish kills. Back here in the Sultanate, a ceremony was held for honoring the winners of the first places at Innovation Award. The event was organized by the Research Council in cooperation with Oman Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Around 460 innovators participated in the competition, which was launched in April 2017. The celebration included an exhibition on some innovative works which qualified for the third and final stages of the award. Within the initiative of the Implementation Support and Follow-up Unit, the Ministry of Housing approved standards of owning real estate investment funds in the Sultanate. The funds are followed to own real estate by purchasing except for the prohibited zones approved by the Ministry. The most important controls: the property should be standing, and it will be only for commercial, residential, economic and touristic properties, in addition to residential units which not less than 10,000 meter area. Agricultural properties and empty spaces are not allowed to be owned. Royal One Police ROP has introduced a smart police patrol system to enhance traffic monitoring system. It will be one of the electronic police services. It came as part of ROP's endeavor to increase safety on roads. The system includes vehicles with electronic technology and equipped with state-of-the-art devices for traffic and security monitoring. It contains cameras, radar for speed violating vehicles, and a system to send all information to ROP's Operation Center. Under the theme "Children Take Responsibility," the Sultanate celebrated, along with other countries of the world, the World Child Day. The theme of the celebration was initiated by UNICEF. The celebration included activities that reflected the care given to Omani children. The activities also highlighted the role of children in the society. They aim to develop leadership skills of the participating children. And now for the general forecast around the Sultanate. Clear skies will prevail over the Sultanate with chances of low clouds and fog late at night and early morning of the governorates of Sharqiya and Wusta and coastal areas of Sea of Oman. Winds will be southerly to southeasterly to moderate, and seas will be slight to the maximum wave height of 1 meter. This is the Sultan of Oman television. Before we enter tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos received a number of greetings cables on the occasion of the glorious 47th National Day. With the royal blessing, a new national initiative will be inaugurated targeting to develop the skills of the youth. Agreements on awarding projects for Hasad and Suwaiq hospitals are signed. And the Al-Nahda Labour Village is opened, a special economic zone in Dukham at a cost of 75 million Omani riyals. And with that comes the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here in the newsroom and the studios, enjoy the weekend. Good night.